Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back on Mucinix, but I'm back. Happy Monday. Good morning. Not good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning and good afternoon to everyone on the other side of the ocean. Jesse James, good morning. All right, let me take a look at what I've got here for a second. There we go. All right, perfect. Jesse James, how are you, bud? Good evening to everyone out there. What do we got here? We got an ascending channel. We got a descending channel within an ascending channel. Okay. All right, so let's see if they pop out of this descending channel here, or are they going to continue this ascending channel? Larenko. What's going on, brother? All right, slow as hell from what I can see. Wow. Looks like there was a little bit of action at the open, but that's about it. All right, well, I'm overdosed on Mucinix. I've been sick all weekend. I didn't stream this morning, but I think I'm getting better. So we'll see how the Mucinix does with trading. See if we can capture some green tonight. But it is slow. Might be a boring night tonight. Goober guy, good evening. Welcome to the stream. All right, so we are in this ascending channel, right? But we also started a little descending channel here. I am interested in a long. See if they have a stronger pullback. Oh, that's right. We got news coming up tomorrow, right? Ugh. We got August 12th. CPI. Wow. Tomorrow's big day. Got some Fed speakers. All right, so there's going to be some volatility tomorrow. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Alrighty, let's see what we've got. So I'd like hope I didn't miss the bounce. Ooh, looks like I did miss the bounce. I was hoping for a sharper pullback. May have missed the bounce, may have missed the entry there. See if we get some type of pullback. Could have been the pullback to test previous day close. Also the bottom of this ascending channel, but it's the top of this descending channel. Which one's gonna win? Christopher, hey, good evening to everyone. Jesse, I actually woke up. I was again, I've been pretty much on Mucinix all weekend. I came close to turning it on, but no. I did trade this morning though. I caught a nice little trade during the open, and then went right back to bed. I didn't even attempt to play another trade. Here we go. So this is the open. Yep, caught this trade, but that was it. Yeah, this morning was a little choppy. Then you had that brutal flush. What was it, like 200 points? Everyone was expecting all-time highs, and they got flushed right back down. So They've been tempting all-time highs for quite some time now. Still not happening. About 3 days now. Maybe tomorrow we finally get all-time highs. But I did see that flush from 800 all the way down. That was pretty brutal. Trapping bulls going for all-time highs. Obscure. Not during the Asia. I literally just tuned in. I'm hoping for a little bit of a stronger pullback. See if we can hit 630. I'll attempt an entry there. If this was the bounce, then I'll probably let it go. We'll be a little patient. Good evening to everyone. I made some changes to the mic, so let me know how the audio sounds, if it sounds distorted, too loud, or anything like that. My son was gaming over the weekend and screwed up all my settings. All right, I was hoping for a dip down to this area. Looks like this is the bounce, though. Not cool. Wog Dog, welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone to the stream. If you're brand new to the stream, I do late night Asia, 9:15 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Thursday. And I'll do New York session, the New York Open, Monday through Friday, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope everyone had a great morning. I was pretty sick, so I'm back with, I'm on Mucinex. We'll see how we do. Wog Dog, I don't do sleep. I actually need my sleep to trade. When I don't sleep, it's when I screw up. All right, so we're in this descending channel, right? This is the top of that descending channel. Looking at possible break of 630, 625, 620. I'll attempt a long down here to participate in that ascending channel. I got burned last week playing similar channels, so let's see if chart patterns repeat themselves again. So let's see if we can get this stronger pullback that I've been waiting on. If not, I'll probably have to hop on a long with a 20-point stop. Now, if I can only find my mouse, where did my mouse go? Mouse did. Looks like my mouse is not. What happens when you let your son connect his laptop to my screens and my setup? Here we go. Killed my battery. All right, I think we're back. All right, so again, we're at this bottom of the ascending channel. We are at the top of a descending channel that's been forming. So I'm waiting to see if we're going to get a stronger flush or potential bounce area. Just don't like this hovering, right? We've seen this hovering now 2 or 3 nights during the Asia. Traps you into a long and then flushes you out. MP. Nah, would never yell at the kid. He's got unlimited reign over everything I have. That's what we do this for them, right? think I'm coming close, or we're coming close to finally accepting that he's going to need his own setup. Who knows? Maybe he'll get the loft. All right, watching two channels, right? We have an ascending channel and we have a descending channel. Which one will win? A very similar setup to about 2 or 3 nights in a row. Area of confluence on an ascending channel, and it finally then breaks. So I think I'm going to have to wait on this one. MP, thank you, thank you. See how far they're going to flush this? If they are, this is a very similar pattern. There's an ascending channel, and they start hovering at the bottom, and then they flush it. So watching this. Dabdow, I never see you take a trade, and I've been tuning in for months on and off. That's where I don't believe that you've been tuning in for months, buddy. I take a trade every single day, both Asia and New York. So, hate to call you out, buddy, but maybe it's the jumping. And I get it. There's other streamers you hop on and off, but there's been a trade. Win, lose, or draw, there's been trades for sure, both in New York and Asia. But either way, thanks for, I guess, calling it out that you haven't seen a trade in months. Not sure what the point of the messaging is, but hey. I guess there's reasons. Duality. Welcome to the stream. Oh man, there's the bounce, huh? All right, so it looks like the bottom of that ascending channel is holding like a little stronger pullback. JC, please check how 4-hour chart is looking. Ooh, there's the bounce. Ugh. All right, gotta let that one go. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Aren't we in an ascending channel? Yeah, this is the 4-hour ascending channel right at the bottom. Saw that on my other chart. Ooh, no, don't do this to me. Yep, that's the bottom of the channel. Taking off right there. God damn it. ER7. Oh, don't tell me, man. This is taking off. Yeah, that was the bottom of this ascending channel. Bummer. All right. Uber, I use Quantower. ER77, good to see you again. Back home, was out 2 weeks out in Canada. All right. Yeah, that was the bottom of this channel. Shame on me letting that one go. I was hoping for a little lower of a pullback. Oh well. Last week I tried playing the bottom of that channel twice. and got flushed down. And the day I don't take it, nice little pop. For those of you questioning or asking what channel is he talking about, right there. Boom. Well, let's see. Like I said, I'm hoping for sharper pullback on this. Let's see if it's a fake out, or if they take off, then I got to let it go. Wait for next setup. But there's also this descending channel. That's what caught me off guard. You have this playing out as well. And it's taken off. All right. I'll let that one go. Missed it. Oof, that one hurts. Especially since I was watching the bottom of that channel. Ah, you win some, you lose some. What are you going to do? MP 23666 incoming. Oh, yeah, the top of that range, huh? Nicolas Gomez from Paris. Welcome. Good to see you guys again. I know this morning, couldn't stream. I was sick. Still on Mucinix, but here. Man, that little pump. That little pump. Come on, bring it back down. Good evening to everyone. If you're new to the stream, live stream from Arizona, 3 hours behind New York Eastern. We do this every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern, and Monday through Friday, New York Open, New York session, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Ah, damn it, I missed that entry. Now we're gonna have to wait 2 hours for the next one. Nicolas, has tariffs had an impact yet? Not that I know of. At least not tonight. Were there tariff news a while ago or something we should know about? Checking the news, I don't see anything on tariffs. All right, let's see if we get a pullback back to the bottom of that channel. I'll attempt the long. They're just going to pick it up from here and push. I'll have to wait. ER77, good to see you, brother. Yeah, I haven't seen you. You're out 2 weeks. Wow. A lot of travel. They got you working, huh? Oh my God. Oh, they're pushing it. Completely missed that entry. Ah. All right, gotta let it go. Just watching that one too. Especially during Asia, that it's not easy to get 10, 15 points this quickly. That was literally in 5 minutes. This one hurts. I was watching the bottom of that channel too. I was waiting for a little bit of a stronger pullback. I let it go. Right here. Bummer. All right. Now we wait. Christopher, it's the meds, bro. It's the Mucinex. Blame it on Mucinex, right? Well, what goes up must come down. So let's see if this thing comes back down. Maybe tomorrow, finally, we're going to see all-time highs. Oh, keeps pumping. God damn it. During the Asia, it's not easy to get one of these moves. Look at this. I miss it completely. Talking about it, watching it, and I let it go. Have you seen that little green guy in the commercial? He is always messing things up. Little green guy in the commercial? What commercial are you talking about? Oh, Mucinex. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mucinex is good stuff. I'm alive because of Mucinex. All right, let's see if they're going to have a pullback, or are they just going to push this tonight? Where's the pivot point? 680? Yeah, we're too close to this high, which is potentially the top of this move. Gotta wait for a pullback. That was a nice little 20-point bounce. Well, happy Monday to everyone. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope you traded this morning. I hope you guys had a green day. Tomorrow's CPI, so should be relatively uneventful tonight. But we'll see. We'll see if there's anything to capture. LFG Futures, happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. All right, good. There's that pullback. That's good. Come back down to that 640 area and see if we can get that flush to 630. Man, what a bummer. Wog dog up. Yeah, looks like we're gonna push. Looks like tomorrow, or even maybe tonight, well, later tonight, way after I'm sleeping, we might see all-time highs. I don't think they're gonna give up all-time highs just that easily with today's pullback. Pivot point's at 680. Question is, are they going to run it up there on this wave, or are they take a pullback first and then push up? All right, I'll be right back. See if we get a pullback or they push up. I'll be right back. Oh boy, we have a special one tonight. Golden Paquito. Thanks, brother. That should have fixed that. So waiting for a stronger pullback on this. Missed my entry here, and that would have been a nice long quick 6-7 minutes in and out. It doesn't happen that often during Asia, so that one hurts. All right, let's see if we get another retest of this, and I'll hop on. I'll go long. Also, I think the 4-hour ascending channel is somewhere down here. So even if we get a flush, I can give it about 20 points. I wanted to enter around 630, and that's what I missed right here. So patience game on that descending channel now. Sorry, ascending channel. All right, here we go, pulling back. We get back down to 630. Playing a little range there. Snail pace here. Elderly, shalom, shalom. Good to see you again. Happy Monday. Possibly Tuesday in your side of the world. All right, let's see if we get a retest of the bottom of that ascending channel that's been playing out for a good part of the day. That started right after that flush. You got into this channel. So let's see if we get another pullback on this. Ibrahim, good to see you, brother. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. Ibrahim just woke up. All right, brother. All right, so we're going to wait for bottom of this channel. This is what, like 3 days in a row now with the Asia session longing the bottom of a channel. The first one didn't go too well. I had to DCA. The second one, I think we got some profit. So we'll see. Looking for this area to enter on long. Keep pushing. They don't want to give a pullback now. Great. Oh, great. Bulls are pushing. Come on, give us a pullback. Don't take off from here. Only gonna make my entry delayed another hour or so. Ugh. Jesse's already in a long. Yeah, man, I missed the entry here. If I get another pullback to the bottom of this channel, I'll enter. Even if we flush, I can give it 20 points stop and we're good. But I need the pullback. I can't hop on here because then I'd have to take drawdown when it decides to test the bottom of that channel. Ooh, look at that. Ugh. You guys, both of you guys caught the long early. Good for you. Ibrahim, everybody's hopping on. Magic crayons. Oh, it's too funny. Ring gap, boy. Starting my third trade day funded, blown 2 of them, going mini. Sorry to hear about the blown ones. You should be safe during the overnight as long as you don't over leverage. All right, let's see. Come on, give us this pullback. I want to hop on the long just like everybody else, but I need it down here. I'll consider 640 at this point. Even if we get flushed down to 620, I can take a stop down there. All right, it came to middle of that channel. That middle has been providing resistance, right? Resistance, 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 and again, flush right back down. So let's see if we get this entry down here. Top one trader, Christopher. I don't think I've tried top one trader. Jesse James, well, it tried to take off. Well, if they can get over resistance, right? The middle of this channel is becoming resistance on this whole move. It was resistance, became support for a little bit, then it flushed right back down, and now we're at resistance. They're trying to push above this. I'd prefer to come back down here and enter, but they could just pop it right here to that pivot point. Where's the pivot point? 680. But come on, give me an entry here. I'll consider an entry at around 37. Even if we flush down to overnight low, a 20-point stop. Sorry about that. Trader Higgs, top one, I agree. Was that the one that he was asking? No, he was asking about top one trader. Trader Higgs, I think you're talking about top one futures. Top one futures, I agree with you. Stay away. You're talking about top one future, or asking about top one futures. I agree with Trader Higgs. Peter Chan will talk to you about that one too. Stay away. Well, good evening to everyone. Happy Monday. If you're new to the stream and enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. Waiting for an entry here towards the bottom of that ascending channel, looking for a quick little flush down there. See if we can get it. Otherwise, bulls might be pushing pivot point on this wave to 680, and then I'll have to wait even further. AVL Mobile Mechanic. I like that. I like the dump to play the reversal. But you got a pivot point, and bulls are in an ascending channel. No matter how you look at it, since this flush to the downside, they've been pushing, respecting this channel. So the dump is not necessarily happening, at least in terms of structure yet. They have to break structure to flip. Now they're about to break this resistance, the middle of this channel, which was resistance for a good part of the overnight session. AVL just watching. I'm watching for now. I need a stronger pullback. I'm gonna hop on a long. Ring gap boy, yeah, we're right in the middle, 720 or 570. That's the overall range. I agree with you on that. I'm trying to play the smaller time frame ascending channel. See if we can get a quick scalp. This was the scalp. Oh, this was an easy one. 5-6 minutes. Easy 20, 30 points there. All right, here they come. Top of that, the middle of that range, middle of that ascending channel is becoming resistance. See if they can flush it back down to the bottom of this 640, now becoming 645. Even if they flush, okay, here we go. Now they're holding it. They want to push above this resistance area. JT1111, welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Ibrahim is shorting that, targeting 638, the bottom of that channel. That's probably where I'll hop on the long, around here. We can get that. Even if they flush, we can give it about 20 points for a stop. We'll see. JT1111, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. First time here. All right, we do this every night, Monday through Thursday. 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Trying to trade the nasty NASDAQ. Want to push. Pivot points at 680. 675. I think they'll start seeing more resistance. We'll see. We shall see. Jesse James is looking for that pump. Juvex Semp. I appreciate you. Yeah, if you're new to the stream, do me a favor. If you're enjoying the content, help me out with the YouTube algo. Smash that like. Smash that subscribe. Juve. Good, brother. Happy Monday. It's good to be back. I was sick all weekend, and I didn't stream this morning. I'm on Mucinex, so trying to make it happen tonight. Oh, there goes the pump for the guys that are in the long already. They're pushing. And they give you guys those 20 points to 680. There it goes. AVL Mobile Mechanic dump. I don't know. I don't know about a dump, a pullback, yes. But bulls are in control. They've been in control since the flush from the morning session. There they go. They're pushing. Man, I'm so upset. This was the golden entry right here. That would have been a beautiful. I mean, I don't think I would have held that long anyways. I probably would have closed somewhere here, but still. Golden entry during the Asia session right there. Oh, look at that. Beautiful play, guys, for you guys in that long. Nice. AVL Mobile Mechanic just stirring the pot. What a missed entry there. Ugh. Jesse and Chris with a nice long there. Nicely done, guys. That's a quick little push there. Didn't make you wait all night for it. Christopher, I might start shorting this just out of spite. Can't believe I missed that. Hey, you win some, you lose some. Jeff Visa, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Oh, they're going to push it all the way to the top of this. They're going for that pivot point, 680. I'll be waiting here to short it. Although this may be the top. Testing the middle of that channel again. They pop it here, 680 is incoming. Peter Chan, let's do it. George Panos, what's up? All right, so I'm looking for a, I got two setups. I'm going to short the top of that channel around 680 if they get there. And I'm going to long the bottom of this channel. So either one, but I'm not doing it. I'm not getting in the middle. Not fiddling in the middle. So those are my two plays. Either one, I don't care. I'm not a bull or a bear. Play the chart. So they want to push it up there to the pivot point. I'll enter on that short up there. And I'll either play, I'll give it about 15, 20 point stop. Man, they're really going to go for that pivot point, 680. That's going to hurt. That's another 20 points. Oh, I'll be crying. T-Massive, 680. That's where the pivot point is. If they're going to overshoot it, I can put a stop around 700. 705 maybe. See if they get there first and how fast. I mean, if they're going to rally tonight, then got to be careful. What's the best prop account to use to get the quickest payouts? Depends on the size, the account size you like, and the rules you like to trade. Take Profit Trader seems to be a favorite right now. 50% consistency rule. And they got a 40% discount that they just extended. Yeah, intraday drawdown. You gotta get used to for sure. Ibrahim, Ibrahim wants to pop it. There he goes. There goes the pop. Middle of the range. Looks like a long night indeed. My bulls are starting to wake up, though. I see James closed for 200. Nice. Sissied out. Hey, green is green. I think now you have a chance at 680. Pivot points at 680. They really going to push it right now? Looks like it. JT 1111. Hopefully we can get a trend day after CPI tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow should be volatile. Today, the morning session was pretty brutal. I looked at the chop. Then you had that nice flush to the downside, but that didn't happen until what time? I didn't trade by then. That didn't happen until noon. You saw that whole reversal. Come on, NASDAQ. Give me an entry, either one. Your choice. Let's go. Ibrahim asking for 10 points in Asia session is a lot. Yeah, that's why I'm upset. This entry right here was golden. Look how quickly it happened. It's hard enough to get 10 points. That happened within like 5-6 minutes. 15, 20 points. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Does not count. AVL, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'd like to see, is that pullback. Jesse James. Jesse James with a delayed activation fee strategy. You do realize that you don't have to pay your activation fee until you're ready, right? You can just hold it there for a month. I've done that. Sometimes I'll pass evals, just hold them there before the monthly subscription kicks in. Oh man, slow down. Come on, give us a pullback. Jesse, yeah, they do have they do say 48 hours, but I mean, always better safe than sorry, I guess. But yeah, I've held past evals for 2 weeks before I paid the activation fee. And it's actually, now I remember, no, the literature doesn't say you have to pay for it within 40 hours. You have to sign for it within 48 hours. Once you sign it, then you can decide to activate it anytime. Now I remembered how it works. Jeff, some brokers are gearing up for volatility, amp up their margins to 25%. So you have to have just under $600 to trade one MES. Interesting. That's great news. I got to check Interactive Brokers. Well, yeah, I guess the margin the volatility they're expecting is tomorrow, right? CPI. CPI is tomorrow. It's going to be volatile. CPI tomorrow at 8:30, and that should be a pretty busy movement day in general. All right, let's see if we can get this. See if we can get this pullback down to 645-ish. Rengap boy, is this the dump? I don't know about a dump, a little pullback within that channel. That's what I'm looking for. Jesse James is going long at 650. I'm watching 645. Also thinking long. Team Massive, yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm watching for the bottom of this channel. 645. Hopefully they flush it just like they did here and here, and I can catch a little long here. But let's see if we can get lucky. They may only go down to 650. But yes, looking for a pullback long here. Peter Chan is going long on the 6 at 653. 20 EMA of 5 minute. And you got 642 for VWAP. So I think that area in general, 645 to 655, seems to be the long entry depending on what you're looking at. Thumper, man, look at that huge bear flag. Jeff Koski, my buy power indicator shows buy power at 55, sell power 42. Okay. Peter Chan, I'll DCA if I have to. Yeah, that's the good thing about Asia. You don't have to worry too much about DCAing. As long as you don't go too crazy. Asia has been forgiving lately. Well, so it looks like so far this pullback came down to 655. If you entered there, you might get the bounce. I'm watching for a lower level, 645 if I have to, 650, but I prefer 645, 640 for the long. Good evening to everyone. If you're new to the stream, do me a favor. If you're enjoying the content, smash that like, smash that subscribe. We're doing this every night, Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. And Monday through Friday for New York, the New York Open, Monday through Friday, 9:15 a.m. So feel free to hit that subscribe if you're enjoying the content. That way you get notified when I go live. All right, let's go. Come on, let's go to the bottom of that channel. Pull back long. Let's hope not. Let's hope it's not the break of the bear flag, because then we're all going to get flushed out. 3 to 6 days, 6 floating holidays, and only 1 weekend. That's all HR is giving you. Yeah, the only thing that can happen here with this pullback long is the break of the bear flag or this ascending channel. We enter here and we have flushed out. That's happened actually a couple times the last couple of days. One of them I had to DCA myself out of it. Came out in the green, but took some drawdown. And I think it was Thursday last week. I got out before the flush, and the flush did end up happening. Jesse James is not even going to give me 650. That's what I'm asking. I want 645, 640. Niklas, why is it always Thursdays though? Well, no, last Thursday I had a good day. Actually, last week was a great week for me. Hopefully we can continue again this week. Juvac 640. Yeah, I that's what I'm watching. I'd like a test. Bottom of this channel, little flush, little flake out, and catch it right around here, 640. But that may be wishful thinking. Bulls are in control right now. We didn't even get 650. Now they're pumping it. Pivot point is at 675. PR77. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. The channel can only hold so long before the bear flag plays out and it rips to the downside. Actually, a couple of us got caught last week. I forgot what day it was. I think it was Tuesday. I had to DCA myself out of that one. I ended up in the green, but it happened twice last week. You had the ascending channel, and then it finally broke. So yeah, that is the risk with the bear flag. But so far, it's had 1, 2, 3 solid entries playing the ascending channel. Let's hope we get a fourth. Christopher, it was during Jesse Day, right? I think so. There were 2 days last week. One was the day that I DCA'd out and walked out with some beautiful green. The second day, I bailed out quickly, and I only caught like maybe $300 in profit, and then it flushed. In other words, the bear flag played out. But I forgot which day was what. I think one of them was when Jesse was on. That was the forgot what indicator Jesse was telling us. The bounce. The bounce that never came. We all had to get out of that trade. Retest for the bigger you know. Rank Bev. Yep. Well, it could be a retest for the bounce or a retest for the breakdown of the potential bear flag. It could go either way. It would be 1, 2. It gave 1, 2, 3. It gave 3 entries at the bottom of this channel. And it gave us the fourth before it fails. I don't know. But I'll play it. Man, just not moving. Willie's Trade Futures long to 700. Yeah, I think a couple of us are waiting for the pullback on this. Pullback long. We still haven't touched the pivot point at 680. So I would think it wants the pivot point and then flush everybody down, but that's what we're trying to get, is a pullback to that pivot point. Then once it touches the pivot point, it's dangerous. At that point, the bear flag can play out and flush everyone to the downside. All right, see if this pullback gets a little more strength. Olusobola, this is where you'll take your short. I think there is a short scalp there for sure. If the bear flag plays out, that could be a beautiful short. Someone's account needs to blow before we get a move. Ibrahim, my account got cooked in this chop. Already done, damn. Juvexem, I think it's gonna dump. All right, here we go, here we go. Is it a dump or just a test of the bottom of that channel? PR77 waiting for the Trump tweet. All right, let's see if we can get this down. Come on down, come on. Come on down. I got my entry here waiting for you. Jeff, dump to 641. Yep, I'm looking at 640. I got my entry at 637. 640 area is what I'm eyeing. Let's see if we can get it. It'll be risky because that's the fourth touch on that channel now. It could be the final breakdown of that bear flag if that's the way it's playing out. But not switching to bear until the structure breaks. Jeff, FVG at 641. All right, that is good to know. I don't have my FVG showing right now, but perfect. That's good to know. Appreciate you. So, yeah, let's see if we can get 640. The problem is if they're going to push this to pivot point, then King Caesar. Yes, indeed, brother. Tomorrow CPI. Tomorrow will be very interesting. Jesse James is not interested in the long anymore. The Renko bars are talking to him and telling him stay out. Yeah, this is similar to what happened last week, Jesse. Remember playing the bottom of these channels and then catching the actual bear flag break against you or against us. A couple of us got caught in that. Tricky. Ibrahim. Ibrahim, bro, what are you doing? We've all been there. I've been in bad situations thinking I'm in a long and then realize I'm in a short. That's the worst. This just doesn't want to go anywhere, does it? See where it meets his coffee. Not going anywhere. King Caesar staying out. Well, listen, there's not much. You're not missing much by staying out. It's not moving. We're in the middle of this channel. I can't pick it up a trade there, but all right, here we go. It's coming for us. Is this the bear flush? Is this the bear flag finally playing out for the flush? Or is this bulls in control riding a channel? Take your bets. Casino is now open. Peter Chan will be short at 51.5. Jose Magallanes, hello. Welcome to the stream, brother. So the question is, are the 640, 645 longs going to get toast? In other words, this bear channel breaks and flushes everybody out, or are bulls in control riding this channel further up? Starting to take bets. How will it play out? All right, 655, 650 incoming. Let's go. Juvex says it's the dump. In other words, the bear flag, and they're going to push this down to oblivion tonight. Here they come. King Caesar. VWAP is at 642, I think. Need a 0.5 second chart to see some action. Yeah. It's not moving. Yep, that's I think anywhere between this area, that'll be my long entry. If I can get that 640, 638 area, perfect. VWAP's at 642, so patience. Now remember, last week, 2 nights, not only did they come to VWAP, they flushed VWAP. So I'm gonna have to keep it pretty tight on this play. If they flush VWAP, then I can't give it more than 10, 15 points. 15 points max. All right, 20 points. Peter Chan, 2-minute EMA crossed down. All right. See how far she'll come. AVL Mobile Mechanics plans for next guest. Yeah, we got Shark Trends in the lineup, and we also I chatted last week with Mr. Peter Chan. So more guests. Yusuf, going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. Good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Peter Chan, you studied OBS over the weekend? Oh, it wasn't OBS. It was Ninja. Video Ninja. Did I tell? Oh, man, I was sick on over the weekend. I'm on Mucinex right now. That's why I couldn't stream this morning. I'm sick. I hope I didn't tell you OBS because I meant Ninja, Video something Ninja. I feel bad now, but I was sick as a dog all weekend. And this morning I couldn't. I traded, but I couldn't live stream. And right now I'm on Mucinex, so once it starts wearing off, that's it. Turning it off. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, OBS is the fun little toy. Yusuf, yeah. One of those summer colds here in the desert. But it's not anything major. I think hopefully today's the last day and we'll be back to normal tomorrow. All right, just doesn't want to flush, does it? Just a slow grind down. Peter's about to go in short for about 4 points. Nikkei. Oh, I gotta hop on Nikkei. Okay, here we go. Here's that touch of the 200. Can we get the touch of VWAP? And I may have to move my entry a little higher. Let's see if we get a flush. And hopefully it's not the bear flag. Armageddon playing out. Either way, I'll probably only give it 15 points. That's 650 right there. I think Jesse's decided not to enter at 650. I'm still interested at 640, 645. Jesse James, 640 might get me interested again. Yeah, I'm waiting. But I think 650 was the entry, to be honest, Jesse. You may have had the right idea. That's the bottom of that channel right there. We may not get the flush below it. But I'm also going to be a little patient. VWAP is way too close. I don't see how it's not going to hit VWAP right now. 642. Yusuf is going long here, bottom of that channel. I was hoping for a little more. Natavia Simmons, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. For anybody new to the stream, new to the channel, if you're enjoying the content, do me a favor. Help me out with the YouTube algo. Smash that like. Smash that subscribe. We do this every night, Monday through Thursday. As long as I don't get sick. 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Trading nasty NASDAQ. Right now we're waiting for a pullback long and hoping the bear flag doesn't catch us with our pants down. All right. Coming for VWAP, 642 next. All the ideas are starting to form. Some are short, some are long. Which one will win? Oh, come on. I'm down a little further. Well, this 200 SMA has held. Don't want to enter at 650 yet. 3 minutes for the hourly. Let's see what the hourly does. I hope that's not the bounce area, because that would be the second bounce I miss. Peter got his 3-point scalp. Nice. Hey, 3 points with a couple contracts. That's good. All right, here we go. It's coming for VWAP. 642. All right, here it goes. It's coming. Only took an hour, but it's coming. I'm waiting. 640. VWAP touch. Can we get the VWAP touch, or is it going to respect the channel and give the bounce? I mean, yeah. It's literally the chart. You play the chart, right? That's the bottom of that channel. This close to VWAP and you're not going to touch it? I don't buy it. on, move. All right, that's the 1 hour. Now 11 p.m. Eastern. No fireworks on that. Oh, tell me you're going to bounce here. No. God damn it. How far did you go down? Like 650 was the entry. Oh. No, not again. Channel held with no exaggeration, no VWAP touch. God damn. EVL mobile mechanic, it's just a sweep. I hope. Otherwise, this is the bounce. Got so close to VWAP. Surprised. Peter Chan, I'm shocked that it didn't drop. Yeah, I mean, doesn't mean it won't. It's just hope it's not the bounce. All right, here we go. Come on. Can we get a VWAP touch on this? Let's go. If it tops that other wick, oh, it did. Oh, that's the bounce. God. Where was it? 649. Not my night. Not my night. It's not my night. Look at that. Jesse, 650 was the bounce, bro. Yep. And if it continues, forget about the nice scalp. This could be the play to the pivot point, 680. If this is the bounce, this is the bounce to 680, but let it go. Not again. Yep. Yusuf 670. Yeah, this if the bounce plays out, that could be a bounce all the way up to the pivot point, 680. That was the play I was looking for, but I was looking for an entry around 640. God damn it. Wog Dog 820. Oh man, you're going aggressive. Bummer. Bummer. Peter Chan, yeah, it was weighted probably a little too much. Too aggressive on the entry. Oh well. No, not again. God damn it. Gonna push it one, gonna bounce it to the T. Ah, that's frustrating. Yeah, they're playing this channel to the T. If they're gonna bounce this tonight, we may see all-time highs tomorrow morning. God damn it. All right, that's 2 missed entries. That's frustrating. Oh. Well, so much for that. Now I got to push this one to the top of this channel. Where's the 200 SMA up here? 690. All right, so 700 potential on this top of this play. Yusuf. Yeah, it's just there are 2 entries there, quick scalps. They're not happening that quick during the Asia, and both of them were quick. So it is what it is. They may push this tonight and set it up for New York session all-time highs. King Caesar scaling in on some longs. Team Massive now wants it back to the 30s. Yeah, at this point, now I'm not even interested at VWAP. At this point, yesterday's close or overnight low would be the entry. Not, they come and test yesterday's low down at 580, 600 area. King Caesar going 1 micro long. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab some more water. All right, what happened? Did I miss anything? All right, we're coming back down. 38. 38 would be nice. Especially that VWAP would be nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about a sweep. King Caesar, 650. I'm waiting for VWAP. VWAP or this area down here. But 650, 200 SMA has been a solid entry throughout. Man. I'll be right back. All right, she's coming down again. We get a stronger flush this time. AVL, I agree. That's why I took off the entry. At this point, I got to be careful of a repeat of last week. They did that 2 nights in a row. Finally, the channel broke. Not only did they hit VWAP, they flushed VWAP. VWAP is at 642 right now. But got to be careful with a repeat of last night where they just flushed this channel quickly, which would be good. Just got to be patient on where the entry on the bounce would be. All right, here it comes. They're going after VWAP, but that's why I took my entry out. At this point, I got to be careful on a VWAP flush. So let's see how far she'll go. T Massive 614 now, huh? T Massive, are you changing your entries? I thought I saw 640 earlier. All right, the channel continues to hold. God damn it. T Massive is in a 550 short. Oh, wow. And I still think we got downside. See what happens. Ranga boy, this is BS. Should I just trade one micro on all those zigzags? It's chopping, but it's chopping within the channel though. That's why I'm not entering. AVL one micro and go to bed. As long as you got the right direction, that micro could pay. Mr. Big Bad Wolf, CPI. Yep, CPI is tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the day of fireworks. Le Proboscis. Indecision. I agree with you, man. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one, but we did see this kind of action last week where it finally flushed. So I'm gonna watch to see what happens at VWAP, see if it holds. Otherwise, there's more downside to this tonight. If this is a bear flag and we finally get the break out of this channel, then the shorts have a nice move potentially to this area. If this ascending channel holds though, and bulls are just gonna ride this back to all-time highs or set it up for all-time highs for the morning session, shorts are in trouble. I'm flat still for now. Stealth, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Pumping. Here we go. God damn it. They did play the channel, so they're bouncing it. All right. Ibrahim, have you traded Tradeify STF 150Ks? Yes, sir. And I've gotten payouts on Tradeify straight to funded 150Ks. King Caesar, all I want is some momentum. Yeah, I don't know about tonight. Tonight's slower than usual. But with CPI tomorrow, that's pretty normal. Trading it with micros might take me ages as long as I don't blow it. Ibrahim, yeah, if you're going to trade micros, it'll take you longer, but just careful getting in the trap of leveraging and using your drawdown on every trade. Because you have so much drawdown, it's tempting to take the drawdown. ES. Let's take a look at the ES. ES is climbing, huh? ES is doing the same thing, and it's about to hit the pivot point. And man, is that even slow. Wow. Micros can get you killed if you over leverage. Very true. Once you start hitting 10, 20 micros, it's no different than trading minis. All right, this is really slow. I'm moving. King Caesar, I love the 1 minute. That's where I stay at. Chris, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait till 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern. So we'll see. I mean, so far, bulls have continued to push up. They're staying in that ascending channel. There's no bear structure forming yet, other than that potential bear flag that we're watching. But until that breaks, bulls are in control in their ascending channel. Yeah, Peter, I'm gonna be close to calling it too. This is a little too painful. I'll wait another 30 minutes for 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight. But it's not looking good in terms of movement. This is snail pace. Remove this entry as well now. Shark Trends is back. What's up, brother? You haven't missed much. It's really slowed down now. London will take the pivot point, 680. Oh, Shark. Sorry to hear that, man. 5 minis. Oof. 5 minis in the wrong direction. But the open wasn't that brutal, was it? Well, it depends. Five minis, 20 points. That can add up. I only took one trade today during the open. I've been sick all weekend. I'm on Mucinix now. Probably why I'm not functional. Where was the open? Oh yeah, this long right here. That's all I took for the open today. One trade. Got my 20 points and went back to bed. Oh man, Shark, sorry to hear that. Yeah, especially if it's not even the loss you were looking at taking as risk. Five minis versus micros hurts. I can imagine, especially if you were playing the open today. You had a lot of up and down. I got caught in some of that up and down in a position, but it worked in my favor. $8K down? No. Ouch. Sorry to hear. I hope I'm reading it wrong. Oh. Hey, man, it happens. I think we've all entered with the wrong size, the wrong instrument, NQ versus MNQ. I remember one time I thought I was setting my, a stop loss, and I ended up putting it under the entry, and I think I entered with like 12 or 14 contracts. Blew it. Blew it during the open. That was a while back. So it happens. All right, we're not getting a pump. We're not getting a dump. We're not getting anything. I need a pump or a dump to participate. So be continued here. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you're new to the stream and you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. Help me out with the YouTube. I'll go doing this every night, Monday through Thursday. Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. And also doing New York Open, New York session, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. Night snail pace, CPI tomorrow, so it looks like the volatility, this is the calm before the storm. Tomorrow will be a crazy open, and I'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Eastern, trading nasty NASDAQ, New York Open. See if we get anything tonight. Man, this is depressing. No dump, no pump. Need something. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Doesn't look like I'll miss anything if I come back in 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Still nothing, huh? Yeah, I think this is the calm before the storm. CPI. CPI tomorrow. I'll watch it for a little bit longer. We'll see what 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Eastern does. That's in what, 20 minutes? At that point, if it doesn't move, I call it a night. Shark trends, yeah, man. You're gonna take off tomorrow. Yeah, that's a tough one. But I mean, you know the deal. Don't try to recover it all in one trade or one day. It'll take a few days, but you'll be back. All right, painful night so far. I've been flat. I haven't taken a trade. I missed the beautiful entry on this one for sure. This one I'm not too upset about, but this one hurt. This was an easy scalp. See if we get a flush or something. If you are new to the stream and if you're enjoying the content, do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe. We're doing this Monday through Thursday, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. And I'd also do New York Open, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. This morning I was, I didn't stream this morning. I've been sick all weekend. Mucinix now, but I should be fine for tomorrow. So I'll be on tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. 40 days. Ouch. You took a nasty trade then against you with, yeah, I mean it's 4 contracts, so that adds up pretty quickly. You want to talk to my crew? Is that what you're trying to do? Come on. They can hear you already. Okay, then no. And close the door. Yusuf is up 500. Nicely done. With this price action, if you got 500, man, that's solid. Die so flat. We need some volatility. Yeah, I'm flat as well. I was hoping for a long entry here. Now I guess if they're gonna pump it, I'll consider a short up here, but I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get either one of them. T Massive wants to add to his short. We may just chill. I mean, the worst that can go on your short is hitting that pivot point at 680, and then at that point, that's the short I'm looking for, 680. And then from there, I think we're gonna, once we hit that pivot point, we'll probably take a stronger pullback. So that's, as long as you can take the drawdown to 680, that's probably as bad as it'll get tonight. Die, first day of school for the kiddos tomorrow. I'm better off going to bed and trading in the morning. Yep, I agree. Yeah, this is just not going anywhere. Well, tonight looks like I'll be flat. Still no trades. And stay moving. Not much going on. Jeff, 118 bucks in the green in this market, in this price action. Solid. All right, here we go. Are they going to start pushing this down? Not quite. Yeah, I mean, we're all waiting for all-time highs. The question is, are we going to get it in the next couple of days, potentially with CPI? Or are they going to continue to tease and then flush the bulls out like they did today? Today was a tease for all-time highs. Anybody who held after that push up on the open got brutally flushed down. Oh. Well, as much as I want to enter a trade, it's just not moving. Come into any area I want to enter. So it looks like it's going to be sleep and CPI tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow in the morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern. May hop on a little earlier for CPI. Who knows? Man, this is starting to become like 5-point scalps. Chris, I hopped on and jumped in a long at 663. I'm never going to financially recover from this. 663. Well, by the looks of it, the worst drawdown you'll be at is probably 5 or 6 points. All right, here we go. Now they're starting to flush. 200 SMA, VWAP next, 640. Are they going to flush it to 640 for VWAP? 642. Aveiro 7, yo. Doing good, brother. Thanks for tuning in. All right, let's see how far they bring this down. Watch VWAP. If they flush VWAP, then this thing is going further down. If VWAP holds, potential bounce, but not trusting it now, especially after they weren't able to capture the top of this channel. Aveiro eating a celebration meal right now. All right, man. You had a good trade. ASTS earnings went good, and I had bought calls. Great, man. After every payout, I usually treat myself and the family. We go and grab some steak. It's always good to enjoy your payouts. So congratulations on the celebration. On, flush or pump, do something. Ribeye, ooh, good stuff, brother, good stuff. Ribeye is my favorite cut. Ribeye and New York strip. I'm not a filet mignon fan, but ribeye and New York, I'm there. Funny thing is, I eat ribeye steaks every day. I'm on carnivore diet right now, or I've been on ribeye. I mean, I've been on carnivore diet for about a year. It's the only diet that keeps me somewhat lean. The minute I cheat on my ribeye, on my carnivore diet, I put the pounds. So for me, carnivore diet has kept me leaner. I think I've hit a plateau where I just can't drop any more weight. It's probably because I haven't gone to the gym either with discipline. But I eat steak for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I eat steaks, eggs. Every now and then I'll add chicken or some pork spare ribs. But that's carnivore diet. You eat meat, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that's it. I don't eat fruits. I don't eat vegetables. I don't eat carbs. Nothing. Just steak all day. Well, the majority of it is steak. I add chicken. I add seafood as well, salmon, and some pork here and there. But majority of what I eat is steaks. Nothing like ribeye in the morning with some eggs, a little slab of butter. And I can't tell you, I've lost over 25 pounds, no, going into 30 pounds now on carnivore diet. Shark Trends, have a great night, brother. Hey, man, keep your head up high. I know you took a big one, but we come back. We come back always. Take it easy on the comeback. Chris, yeah, Porterhouse. Porterhouse is also a good cut. I like those. AVL, you better take a multivitamin. Yeah, that's what everybody says. I started carnivore last year, and I've been to the doctor now 3 or 4 times to get blood tests. It's the lowest triglycerides I've had in my life. And this is just eating meat, a ton of fat, eggs. It's the diet that doesn't make sense. Yet it's the lowest triglycerides and the lowest, what's the bad cholesterol? LDL or something like that? Or the good cholesterol. I'm sorry, the bad cholesterol was low. The good cholesterol was high. Give me 1 second, guys. I got the kids going to bed. All right, I'm back. Let's see what we get here. Mike G, smart man. Jeff, I do keto, carnivore, diabetic here. Yeah. Carnivore cuts sugar, man, and that's probably one of the best things I did in my in terms of diet change. Completely changed my body, my mood, everything. Randy, carnivore is so good. Almost 2.5 years I've been on it. Really helps with mental clarity. 100%. When I cheat, and I cheated last week, that's why you guys probably saw me with some rounded cheeks. Not only do you pick up weight pretty quickly, the mental fog. Carnivore, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's no sugar, no carbs, just very minimal issues with mental clarity. Jeff, I got diagnosed. Jeff, when I got diagnosed, I lost just over 70 pounds in the first 6 months. I'm assuming you mean on carnivore or keto? Keto? Sorry, keto. Juve, do you have low cholesterol? Yeah, I was just talking about that. So, listen, it's a diet that just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense how you could eat. Like, for instance, it makes sense when you look at it this way. Carnivore diet, what it does to your body is you literally put only protein in, right? Steak, chicken, eggs, salmon, fish, whatever you put in, or poultry or pork, right? So your body, after a month or two, will only rely on fat for energy. So when you don't put in enough fat, like days that I eat lean meat, I'm taking naps during the day for like the first time ever. I was never able to take a nap during the day in my 20s or 30s. Now, if I don't put enough fat into my diet for the day, your body doesn't have energy. Because right now, your body can't consume protein for energy, right? It needs fat. Fat is what becomes now your energy source. So I have to balance, I have to make sure I put in a lot of fat, a lot of cholesterol, technically it's cholesterol, right? Into the body to be able to have energy. So when I don't, like if I have a lean piece of meat, let's say I have chicken breasts, they're good, they're great. I grill them every day and I have them. But if I rely only on chicken breast, that day I'll literally knock out at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon and just take a nap for like 2 or 3 hours. It's not because I'm tired, it's because I have no energy, no fat source. So it's a balance. You have to constantly make sure your body has enough fat to function during the day, because you're only putting in, I'm not putting in vegetables and I'm not putting in fruits, nothing. And no, you don't get sick. Randy's right. You don't really get sick eating steaks. I've done 3 blood works since last year, 4. And like I said, it's the lowest triglycerides I've ever had in my life. The best cholesterol, what is it? LDL versus HDL. For me, it's the only thing that keeps me lean because I love to eat. I have a big appetite. I don't know if it's just something I can't control. I gotta eat. So as long as I eat meat all day and I just keeping myself full with whatever it is, steaks, chicken, and I'm not putting in carbs or fruits or vegetables, I'll stay lean. When I cheat, the kids are home and they're offering me like brownies or croissants or something, that's when things go downhill, because now your body is automatically going to the carbs and all that other stuff for energy. Anyways, that's the story with carnivore. I've been on it now for about over a year. I think I'm going into 2 years, and no plans on flipping off of carnivore. And I'm pretty strict. The only times I'm not strict is when the kids are home and they're offering me all their snacks. Last week was a cheat week. I finally cheated and I gained 7-8 pounds in literally a week. So this week I'm back to strict carnivore. And literally within a day or two, you're back down. Tyson Hole, I'm addicted to carb. Yeah, that's one thing you learn when you're on carnivore, is how addicted you are, not just to carbs, sugar. Sugar is the one thing that I probably don't want to ever touch in my life. It's probably sugar. I mean, if you read up on it, it's literally the silent killer. It's the cancer out there. Anyways, I'm not a doctor, just sharing my story. That's my story with carnivore. That's one thing I don't do anymore is sugar. I used to do Celsius. I used to do Red Bulls, sugar-free Red Bulls, Red Bulls. I just used to have a very poor diet. This has kept me lean. Chris Peters, natural antioxidants. It's a healthy diet. The cowboys back in days. Forget about the cowboys, the cavemen, right? That's all they ate. They hunted meat, meat, meat. All right, real Membra, U.S.-China deadline in 3 minutes. I've been waiting for 9 o'clock, which is midnight Eastern. Let's see if we get any fireworks. Otherwise, call it a night for tonight. No trades, flat. And I guess we can start talking about carnivore diet for the rest of the evening. Randy, you lose all of the carb and sugar cravings after about a week. It took me a little longer, but I don't have cravings for sugar or carbs anymore. I have cravings for meat. Like, I love my breakfast, steak and eggs every day. Are you kidding me? And it doesn't affect me? But it only works if you're strict. If you start doing steak and eggs every day and eating steak, but you're also putting bread, you're putting in pasta, rice, and potatoes, you're going to kill yourself. The only way carnivore works is if you're strict on it, very disciplined. Otherwise, you can do a lot of harm to your body, putting in all that fat, all that protein, and then adding on top of that sugar and carbs. Jesse James, sugar and carbs are my staples. I remember those days, man. Listen, I still wish I could eat all that stuff, but I have a bad appetite. In other words, I love to eat. So for me, carnivore has been the only thing that fortunately has kept me lean and surprisingly dropped my triglycerides to the lowest ever, and bad cholesterol. I forget if it's HDL or LDL, has brought it down to the lowest as well. Olu Cibola, replace sugar with honey. I've heard of that. I've heard some carnivores that add honey to their diet too. Jeff, and people say eggs, don't they raise your cholesterol? I eat a lot of eggs. I've probably in the last year eaten more eggs than ever in my life, along with the steaks. Blood work says differently. Blood work says differently, and again, when you're on carnivore, the oxymoron is your body doesn't need just the protein, in other words, just the meat, to function. Your body cannot burn protein for energy. So the only other energy source you feed it is fat. I got to literally put butter on some of my meals, because if I don't, I'm literally falling asleep throughout the day because my body now relies on fat for energy. But the only reason we're having this long conversation is because NQ is not moving. All right, 9 o'clock, no fireworks, guys. I think we're going to continue on the carnivore diet conversation. Looks like I'm going to be flat. I'm going to be flat for the rest of the night. I will trade tomorrow. CPI should be very interesting. Salmon I still eat. I have all the meats. Beef, chicken, seafood, shrimp, salmon mainly, and pork. I mean, I can have pork ribs. I literally grill my pork ribs. I do all the grilling pretty much for the week. I do ribeyes. I do chicken breast, chicken thighs, because chicken thighs have a little more fat. And I do pork ribs. I grill all that Saturday and Sunday, and that's my food for the week. But I found that if I rely too much on chicken breasts, just like literally boneless chicken breasts and grill them, I can't. I got to add a lot of butter to it because the body needs, at that point, you need a source for energy, which is fat. And I don't put in any sugar. I don't eat carbs. I don't eat vegetables. I don't eat fruit, nothing. The only time I cheat is when the kids are around offering me their snacks. LFG Futures, you eat it cold? No, I cook it, man. I grill. I grill for the week. Jeff, yeah, I've heard that when you're on carnivore, you should have liver at least once or twice a month for the vitamins. That's one thing I haven't been able to do. I should. Just keep forgetting to buy liver. Less profits. Take Profit Trader, 40% off, brother. Take Profit Trader not only has 40% off, you have no activation fee, and you get a refund on your eval or your test fees once you request your first pay up. Jesse James, I'm eating Keebler fudge stripes right now. Man, that's one thing I miss is all the carbs, all the cereals, all the bread. I used to love all that stuff. But for me, like I said, carnivore is the only thing that keeps me lean. If I literally 1 week that I start adding bread or pastas, 7-8 pounds, just like that. Pork. Hey man, I love my spare ribs. Put them on the grill. Add some butter and salt. Oh, and that's the other thing is you don't get any electrolytes, so you got to eat a lot of salt. So that's part of the diet: salt, butter, and meat. But I only do pork every now and then. All right, not going anywhere here. Tri-tip is a great beef that's fat friendly. I agree. And nothing. We're still in this 650 area. Less profits. Do you find Tradesyncer consistently reliable? I think the key there is consistently. So when I'm copy trading with Tradesyncer, I have a laptop on the side with Tradesyncer open. I don't even use Tradesyncer on this setup because I want to keep it separate. When I enter a trade, I have to monitor it. When I close a trade, I monitor it. Does it work? 99% of the time, yes. Am I going to take a chance and not have it open to monitor it? Hell no. There have been times that I've had to manually close an account or two because it didn't close or enter all of them. But in general, Tradesyncer works fine. All right, no 9 p.m., no 12 midnight fireworks, guys. I think I'm going to call it a night pretty soon. Just ain't moving. I wanted VWAP, I wanted 680, neither one for a short or a long. Jeff, I like stir fry with lots of beef, some bell peppers, onions, and broccoli with butter and garlic. Yeah, no, I'll do the stir fry, but I won't add garlic. I won't add peppers or onions, because then then the body goes for that first, and then I'm stuck with everything else inside of me. Because the body will go consume carbs for energy first. So if you put in vegetables or fruits, then the body will go for all your carbs and sugar before the fat that you're taking in. So for me, it's worked. If I'm strict with the diet and keep it to strictly carnivore diet, I stay lean. Stealth, how much meat do you eat, brother? I gotta buy. I think it's like 5 to 10 pounds a day. Definitely 5 pounds. Jesse, yeah, Funded Futures Network does not have 70%. Funded Futures Family probably does. All right, here we go. We're getting that pullback now to VWAP. Correct. Blessed Profits. Yes, exactly. I don't have it on the main, in other words, this PC that I have here for execution. Because something goes down on this one, lag or anything. I have a laptop separate just for Tradesyncer. And when I enter a trade, I'm looking at it to make sure every entry happened. Same thing with exits. Because there is that little window of chance that it misses an entry or it misses an exit. So let's say it misses an exit. This is where you got to be careful. If it misses an entry, let's say you have, most of the time, well, not right now, but when I have my full list of accounts that I'm copy trading on Tradesyncer, let's say it misses an entry on 2. So when you go close your position, it's going to close the other 18 or whatever you have, but 2 are going to enter even though you're trying to close, because it's literally just doing exactly what you're telling it to do. So you always have to make sure that your entries are all in. If it missed 2 entries, you got to decide, do I enter on those manually or remove them from the copy trader quickly so that when you close, it closes all your other positions and doesn't create a new entry on the position, on the accounts that it did not enter to begin with. You always got to be careful monitoring that. It's only happened very few times, but it has happened, I'll be honest with you. On a couple of accounts, missed entry or a missed exit. And then I manually go in and decide if it missed an entry, I'll remove it quickly from the copy trader. If it missed an exit, I'll just close them manually. Jesse James, that's what I like about Replicanto. It doesn't do anything on any accounts that are out of sync. I don't know about that. I tried Ninja Replicanto. I didn't like it. I know it's gotten better, but if it misses one and you go and enter on a long to close the rest, it'll still enter on a long on the ones that it missed. Hopefully that answers your question, Blessed Profits. But listen, at the end of the day, it's my go-to copy trader now with Tradesyncer. It's just managing the little window of error that could happen and just have a plan. My plan, I fine-tuned it. I know that if I'm copy trading, let's say 20 accounts, and I'm entering, I look on this laptop and I make sure that 20 accounts are in position. If 2 are missing and I'm still in the trade, well, I'm probably not going to enter at that point. I'll just remove those 2 from the copy trader, close the position, and make sure everything else is taken care of. Matthew, thanks for tuning in and thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Let me see, make sure I got everybody. Chris, same thing as Tradeify. If you have stop set and manually close, they will stay open and you will open a position by accident. Yep, 100%. Yeah, and as far as trade copier, it's just, you know, what works for you. Ninja and Replicanto, if it wasn't because I rely on I like Quantower and Rhythmic accounts, Tradeify is probably easy, right? Ninja and Replicanto and call it a day. The only limitation with Ninja Replicanto is you can only have one Rhythmic connection. Although I believe someone said that there's another app that you can have multiple Rhythmic. far as I know, with Ninja and Replicanto, you can only have one Rhythmic. So that's why I use Tradesyncer. Quantower will copy trade some Rhythmic. I don't even do all my Rhythmic on Quantower anymore. I put them all on. I put Rhythmic and Tradeivate on Tradesyncer. Matthew, appreciate you watching and appreciate you tuning in. All right, guys. Tonight, unfortunately, is just not moving. I'm gonna call it soon. It's the calm before the storm. CPI will be very interesting tomorrow. Save your mental capital for that. Olu, you eat so much, you need to start raise your own cattle. Yeah, it does get expensive, I'll tell you that much. Sometimes if I'm pissed off about how much I'm spending on it, I'll do ground beef, 80-20%. 80-20 ground beef. Because it does add up. Carnivore diet, you learn to look at price per pound on meat, know when the sales happen. Otherwise, you're pushing your costs high pretty quickly. Blessed Profits. I don't know why Rhythmic and Ninja Trader have not made it possible to connect accounts from multiple firms to connect to Ninja. Well, I think with Tradeivate, Ninja owns Tradeivate now, right? So I think the fact they even allow one Rhythmic connection is a lot. I'll tell you this, if Ninja allowed unlimited Rhythmic and unlimited Tradeivate, I'd be on Ninja Replicanto, 100%. But Tradesyncer, although there's a new copier I heard, another web-based cloud-based copier like Tradesyncer that has better pricing. Let me make a note of that to have that info for tomorrow. It's apparently another web cloud-based copier just like Tradesyncer with better rates. Ethan, yeah, a lot of traders just called it a night today. The market isn't moving. Yeah, same here with me. That's why we're having all these random conversations. I do lots of chuck steaks. Yeah, that's the way to keep your price down, right? Chuck steaks give you a nice little balance of fat and meat and keeping the costs down. It is harder, though. That's the only thing I don't like about chuck steak. You got to really know how to cook it. Otherwise, it's going to be hard meat. Chris, girlfriend made tacos tonight. 2 pounds of ground beef cost $19.98. When the hell did that skyrocket? Wait, 2 pounds? Ah, brother, hold on. 2 pounds. I already know this because this is like a little formula every week. 2 pounds. You should not be paying more than... I mean, it depends. If you got 75... What is it? 80, 20 should be no more than $5 a pound. That's $10. If you went with the leaner one, which is 90-10, I believe is what, $7 a pound? So yeah, sounds like you went with a leaner cut. Oh, 93.7, yeah, 1 pound rolls. Those rolls, though, are expensive. I go with the ones that the butcher creates. Those rolls are all pre-made from, like, I don't know what factory or what processing plant. But majority of my diet is ribeyes, New York strip. I'll add ground beef just for cost. And like I said, as long as I stay strict to the diet, it's what keeps me lean. The only time I put weight on is if I start breaking the rules and adding carbs and sugar. We won't be doing that again. $5 per pound is the most I'll pay for ground beef. Unless it's like a butcher shop and I'm buying premium ground beef for the weekend or I'm treating myself. But you're just going for standard meat. Oh, okay. Oh, if it's Instacart, then that's probably why. They add fees to it. All right, guys. Unfortunately, not much happening tonight. It's staying, and I'm not going to force a trade just to trade. So tonight, flat. Day trader, Wagyu burger at Costco is $7 a pound. Yes, sir. That's my limit on the cheaper cuts. $7 a pound. If I'm doing New York strip and ribeyes, well, yeah, you're paying $12 a pound for ribeye at Costco. Yeah, guys, I call it a night. Good chat. Unfortunately, that's what we ended up doing, is chatting, not trading tonight. But that's how it plays out sometimes. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 9:15 p.m. If you're part of the New York session, I'll see you in the morning. Trading nasty NASDAQ in the morning, 9:15 a.m. I'll probably even hop on a little earlier for CPI. We'll see. But tonight was chat night. Hopefully, next couple of days we get some trades in during the Asia session. Have a good night, everybody. I appreciate your support. Appreciate you all tuning in, and I'll see you guys, God willing, tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. Have a great night, and see you all. Latest.
Someone smart said it's right, it's the golden rule. Multiple income streams, that's what keeps you cool. The trading game is best learned when you get in the ring. Every trade's a battle and preparation's the key to everything. To everything. So welcome to JC's world, where the futures get fun. Truth about prop firms under the morning sun. Join me live, let's trade the NASDAQ ticker and Q. Break down the market moves, me and you. I'll share my strategy, the wins and all the pain. Unfiltered, real time, through the sun and through the rain. Whether you're a pro or just starting out, there's a spot for you. Honest takes, live action, and prop firm drama too. So welcome to JC's world, where the futures get fun. The truth about prop firms under the morning sun. Join me live, let's trade the NASDAQ ticker and Q. Moves, me and you. Daily live streams, future strategy on fire. Prop firm updates, taking you higher and higher and higher. Community insights, that's the final key. Learning, growing, leveling up for all of us to see. So come on in and let's get it done. It's not financial advice, but a journey for everyone. Real trader talk, yeah, that's the real one. So welcome to JC's world.